In game 5 we are going to see Sand Serpent again, like I said before, and this time we have a GLA Vanilla by Pansophy and a GLA Demolition by DustyRhodes. So GLA versus GLA, it is those matchups usually tend to go very long because GLA like to bunker himself in, spam a lot of tunnels and so on and so on and so on. So we're going here to the top middle supply and also on the top Pansophy going to the middle supply. So tunnel versus tunnel it is, but the tunnel was cancelled as soon as he saw that there's a tunnel going up by his enemy. On the left side we see that Pansophy is moving forward with 2 workers here to the bottom left supply. DustyRhodes is doing the exact same thing and is adding a terrorist to the mix, which his opponent is not doing. But the terrorist meeting here in the middle, meeting there for a conversation, a very heated up conversation there between the 2 terrorists, which ended up in a big blow, in a big bang. So, okay, so rebels here are there for Pansophy, and also worker here running directly through, but getting shot in the last second. If this last shot wasn't there, then the worker would have succeeded in getting through, but he didn't succeed. And there's a technical now, filled up with a few RPGs and a worker, and 2 workers running here to the building. Also workers love to be garrisoned inside that building, but here's a toxin tractor ready to clean out that village, and he will succeed while the technical releases 5 RPGs to finish off that barracks. But Pansophy has the technical by himself and going on a suicide mission, killing 2 RPGs there and another one. That technical really was worth it. Spending 500 for the technical, killing 900 worth the cash. That was really worth it. Here on the bottom left side we can see that a little house fight is going on. And looks like Pansophy is taking the lead there. We can see that he is sitting on 800. There was a technical coming through, killing some workers. I missed that. And we can see that DustyRhodes sitting on 1000. So neither of those players has stocked up a lot of cash. So both players spending their cash very well. So DustyRhodes gathering resources here from the bottom and has 0 oil derricks under his control. So he's mining from 2 supplies while his enemy is mining from 1 supply, but he is establishing a 2nd supply. He has 1 oil derrick, so I would say both players are even with the economy. There's another technical coming through and the tunnel needs to be sold in the middle. The technical spotting that rebel who placed a demo trap on the oil derrick. The technical not careful enough, getting picked off there by DustyRhodes. The technical would have done a great damage but was picked off because it was AFK. Toxin tractor gone and the technical has the advantage now. Has the possibility to scrap itself up and it's doing it. Another toxin tractor coming in and the technical has one upgrade there. And here we have a super technical. No, not a super technical, but a 2-star technical with a high scrap up. 1 promotion needed, then this one is a super technical, but we are not going to see that one. But we see a super technical for Mr. Pansophy. So that is very dangerous situation there right now for Mr. DustyRhodes, because a super technical not easy to deal with. Pansophy taking control over 2 oil derricks. His opponent just capturing 2 here, so he is also on 2 oil derricks. The middle is free for Pansophy. tunnel going up here in the bottom left position, and also Pansophy tunneling up this place. So only DustyRhodes is gathering resources here with 4 workers. 1 worker is missing there, and also 1 worker missing there. Also, I like the play by DustyRhodes, placing down some demo traps on the Eldrex. That's definitely a smart decision. Okay, so I would say that DustyRhodes will take control here over the bottom left position. He has a well secured area, the Toxin Tractor not coming through to spray those buildings, and the Toxin Tractor has been finished off by the army of DustyRhodes. And looks like DustyRhodes is going back into his tunnel again and rethinking the situation. Demon trap going up there, and only 1 worker collecting resources there. Here we have 4 at least. And another tactical there. But if he drops... oh, he drops terrorists. I just wanted to say, if he drops rebels, then this will not succeed, because there was a demo trap on the Eldrex. But dropping off those terrorists definitely was a smart choice. Bit of a unit clash here. And looks like Pansophy destroyed more units than DustyRhodes did. Ooh, look at this. Very aggressive supply stash going up there for DustyRhodes. That is an extremely aggressive supply stash. Just right in the face of his opponent. And his opponent is now clearing out that supply stash. In the middle. Meanwhile, the tactical here got destroyed. And yeah, so we can see that DustyRhodes cleaning out the left position there. Quad cannon is been destroyed, has been destroyed, and all the tunnels now falling apart. Terrorist coming in here and throwing himself into the tunnel. Very good terrorist there. So, looks pretty even. Pansophy had the advantage here a bit, but only a bit, but DustyRhodes now destroyed that advantage, and I would say both players are now even. The tunnel fortress is gone, and DustyRhodes mining from 3 supplies. Meanwhile, Pansophy mining from only 1 supply, but has 2 Eldrex. His opponent only has 1 Eldrex. Little house fight going on there, and we can see a worker managed to get through here on the left position. Not very careful there by Pansophy, letting this worker getting through, who has 30 things in his mind to place down here. Okay, so a few workers now coming in and placing down a supply stash here to increase the supply count of the Pansophy player to 2 supply stashes. Why is he mining there? Because the workers are automatically searching for the next resources. Okay. Okay, the units of DustyRhodes just found out that there is a big palace and they shouldn't get through there. Wise decision there. Now trying it through the middle where all the garrisons are at, but the Toxin Tractor has no problems dealing with that. By the way, the worker got killed here by a tunnel or technical or whatever. Lost his life there at the top left position, and we have a big engagement there by Pansophy with some rocket buggies and quads, but is now facing those Scorpion tanks, and he needs to get away with those rocket buggies, otherwise he will lose one to the rockets. That was very close. Battle bus is coming through. All the Scorpions are shooting on that fortress, while the rocket buggies and quads can deal with the Scorpions. Those battle buses are really worth it to deal with Scorpions. Nice split there, but some quads still will be destroyed, get destroyed. And some rockets try to get through to finish off some rocket buggies, but Pansophy is smart enough to bring his units out of the danger zone, but losing another rocket buggy there. Quadcan gets back into the tunnel in time. And DustyRhodes is able to clear the threat. That was not a nice pop out. That was not a clever pop out at all. And Pansophy surrenders. I think he had no money left in his bank account, and considering that DustyRhodes was gathering resources from free supplies, that really cost Pansophy the game. So that makes one more win for DustyRhodes. That puts DustyRhodes on 3 wins against his opponent, who has only 2 wins. We can see that both players created a pretty equal amount of units there, and also lost an equal amount of units, destroyed equal amount of units, pretty equal here. Also here with the supplies collected, very equal, so a very even match. Although I think Pansophy would have lasted a bit longer there in the game. I think that surrender was a bit too early, but oh well. So let's go to the next game. In the next game we have a laser general for Pansophy and we have a laser general for DustyRhodes. So a laser mirror it is, and I expect some drops happening by both players, but let's see. This time we have not a yellow color for Pansophy, we have a blue and a cyan. That will be a bit difficult to handle on the minimap to see who is who, but we can handle that. Supply and barracks going up here for DustyRhodes. Supply barracks going up for Pansophy. Also second barracks added to the mix, and the command center sold on the other side. Second barracks and command center sold. Drop being prepared by Pansophy, and the drop will be prepared by Pansophy. Prepared by DustyRhodes, prepared by Pansophy. I'm messing up a bit the things here again, but who cares. So, chopper coming in, and I think Pansophy is well prepared for that. Here is the chopper, and he is searching for that dozer. The dozer is not careful enough, but is now driving away, and the laser lock did not happen. If the laser lock did happen, then this dozer would have been gone. Oh, but not careful enough, and the dozer is gone. That was unfortunate. Not sending him here down to be here behind the supplies. That was unfortunate. War factory going up for Pansophy, and chopper loaded up with some troops. Prepare now a counter drop. We see some dozers there behind the supplies, and we can see some rangers coming down there. Only one, I mean, and going for that oil grab. 1, 2 times the oil grab, and here's the third time coming, the third ranger. So Pansophy heavily going for that oil. Missile defenders trying to get through to get one laser lock happening, but getting denied there by the rangers. And looks like Pansophy is getting the oil on the other side. DustyRhodes also going for the oil, for 2 oil directs. And we can see that only DustyRhodes has flashbangs, which gives him the advantage here right now with the man spam. We also have a laser turret here by Pansophy to protect the supply gathering. Okay, so we have 2 oil directs there for each player, and Pansophy now getting his 3rd oil direct while losing his 2nd one. That means DustyRhodes will now be on 3 oil directs and Pansophy on 2. So big battle here for the oils, and a nice laser lock there on the Humvee. Humvee is destroyed, and all the missile defenders surviving that. 4 missile defenders are now attacking the Oildrek, which will be destroyed there if no Humvee is coming in. We have a huge man spam there by DustyRhodes. That Oildrek will be destroyed, and some Humvees here prepared on the top by Pansophy. Some flashbang action here in the middle. We can see that Pansophy also has flashbangs now, so both players are on flashbangs, and that Oildrek is in danger. We can see here at the bottom side that those missile defenders are getting killed, but almost getting a laser lock there on Dozer, which is building up a strategy center. So his opponent does know that there is a strategy center coming, and his reaction is a counter strategy center. Wise decision there. Oh, the Humvees of DustyRhodes finished off that Humvee of Pansophy. Now coming in, dealing with that missile defender, and will now straight go for the oil and the last dozer. But here are some counter Humvees dealing easily with that Humvee. And that Ranger going for the oil grab. Nice decision. Some troops coming in there from the left. Maybe getting this Oildrek. Who knows? And Pansophy now killing some troops there. Humvee destroyed. Capture denied. But DustyRhodes has the advantage because he has Search and Destroy, and with good micro he is able to out micro the Humvees of Pansophy, but by saying that his enemy has also Search and Destroy now, and that makes it very even again. Okay, seems like Pansophy cannot decide what he wants to do, if he wants to capture it or if he wants to destroy it. Seems like he wants to do both, destroy and capture. That's also cool. Killing the troops down the left, and Oildrek gone. Oildrek gone, that's a good thing for Pansophy, because now DustyRhodes is only on 1 Oildrek left, and Pansophy is on 2. So Pansophy has the oil advantage. He's gathering from 1 supply, and his enemy is gathering from 1 supply and has only 1 Oildrek. So Pansophy has the money advantage. DustyRhodes sitting on 800 and Pansophy on 1000. So neither of those players spamming cash. A laser tank there from the drop zone incoming, but will not do so much harm. We have a lot of Humvees here in the middle clashing with each other. Looks like DustyRhodes will gain the upper hand in this fight. 3 Humvees there left for DustyRhodes and 0 for Pansophy. Pansophy only has an ambulance there and sees the death in front of his base. Let's see what he will do against that. He's losing that ambulance and will also now lose that Oildrek, which will put him down on 1 Oildrek left. He has a few rangers there and a laser tank and a few missile defenders there from the top, which destroyed 1 Humvee there successfully. Whew. Not very good looking there for Pansophy. Yeah, the laser tank cannot do anything against that man. Humvee spam, and not careful enough, getting a few more hits. And those troops there on the top will be able to laser lock that dozer, and the dozer is getting this almost destroyed. That was very close. Command center on 95% and is now finishing. His opponent has no command center there yet, but has established a second supply center. Oh, there's also Colonel Burton there, but Colonel Burton getting shot there by the Humvee. Very unfortunate for Burton. Very poor burden. And Humvee and ambulance are now getting away. And Pansophy can rebuild. Also, he can use that general promotions for his own goods. And let's see what he will do with the general promotions. If he is smart, he will go for the dozers. But for that, he needs to know where the dozers are. And there's the dozer on the left. So if Pansophy will spot that dozer, which can happen, in fact he knows where the last dozer is, he should throw some general promotion on that dozer, if he pays attention to that. Or that could also be a good laser lock, and there it is, and the Humvee will survive, but extremely close there for the Humvee. Former Humvee is there. And the command center going up there, so I need to correct myself. DustyRhodes was on 2 dozers the whole time long, so destroying that dozer with general promotion would have done nothing. Laser turret going up there, and the command center finishes for DustyRhodes. Oil direct destroyed. That means only this middle oil is left, and this one belongs to DustyRhodes. Oh, those are finished, and laser turret cannot be finished. Humvees here by DustyRhodes and Pansophy here with one Humvee and a nice laser lock, very nice laser lock there, over the water, through the water, very good. And that Humvee needs to get away. 4 more Humvees here for Pansophy, but I wonder if you have missile defenders inside. Yes, he has, and that will be a good thing for him. A laser tank tried to get through, but was destroyed there on the way. And that was the GG for Pansophy again. I do not understand why he gave up. He still had a few units and he still could harm his enemy, but he decided to throw the towel again. And this means 4-2 for DustyRhodes. And this means DustyRhodes has the match ball in his hands. The next one will win him the first round against his enemy Pansophy. And Pansophy now needs to do something. And yeah, he just gave away 2 games. 2 games which could have been his own win. But he surrendered too early, and yeah, so now we go to the match ball game. And this one is played on Tournament Desert, which is against the rules, because this game should have been on Sand Serpent fixed version, but the players did not play on Sand Serpent. But I decided to let that one slip through, and so they can play on Tournament Desert, so it's okay, I will count that game. But if we would go after the rules, I would not be allowed to count that game, but who cares. So we see China Inf for DustyRhodes and Pansophy with a Nuke General. Nuke versus Inf, interesting matchup. And I'm curious to know what Pansophy will choose as his strategy. Remember that DustyRhodes has the match ball in his hands, so if Pansophy messes this thing up, he will lose the first round. So DustyRhodes already destroying some buildings there in the middle. He doesn't care that one building is worth a lot of cash each. And he's just destroying it, like in real life, when he's sitting in front, when he's sitting in the building and sees another building, he shoots it immediately. Not very nice. A bunker going up here on the right flank, and some listening outposts here on the battlefield. We have one barracks for one war factory for DustyRhodes. And we have one war factory, one barracks, one airfield for Pansophy. Interesting choice going for that airfield as a new general. But with that MiG, he will be able to harm that listening outpost, and with a second MiG, he will be able to destroy that listening outpost. Like we can see here, but losing already the first MiG in this early game will hit him a lot. Only one tank hunter survives and is now searching for another target and will hit that MiG, and the MiG survives that very close. Dragon coming in through the middle and will run into those two tank hunters. Bunker on each side there by DustyRhodes, and a third supply center is established by DustyRhodes. Dragon just driving through here, and looks like Pansophy does not want to do anything against that dragon tank, and looks like that dragon tank is not going to die, because Battlemaster very mighty against that little dragon tank, and there it goes. Okay, so we have 2 MiGs there, 3 MiGs for Pansophy, and we have 3 supply centers for DustyRhodes. So DustyRhodes definitely with the advantage. But you can also see that Pansophy has the opportunity to capture the Alderac. He has a bunker there, and the Alderac is secured, so he could capture it. Same goes for DustyRhodes. He could do the same thing, but is not doing it. That was a big waste of a Battlemaster. And we now can see that there is a propaganda center for DustyRhodes. So we are going to see a Black Lotus. There she is, with a beautiful body, capturing the Alderac, and now moving on to the bottom right, where only 1 bunker and 1 Gatling is, so no detection will happen, and Lotus can get through. Oh, nice bomb there on the supply truck. That supply truck will be destroyed. Nice action there with the tank hunter. There it goes, boom. And I doubt that those MiGs will do any harm, and ooh, they will do any harm. That surprised me a lot. Black Lotus coming through, and there's a full airfield now. Full airfield with 4 MiGs, and if Black Lotus now decides to capture that, and 4 MiGs will be destroyed. But the MiGs going up into the sky again, and landing again, and destroying that listening outpost. Maybe no, going for the tank hunters. Okay, some troops now standing there in front of a war factory, and the Black Lotus going for the capture. Lotus capturing the airfield, and 4 MiGs have been destroyed. That is a big loss there for Pansophy. That really hit him hard, and I would say that lost. That was the last game for Pansophy. There's easy propaganda center. Propaganda center for Pansophy, but it will not help him. You can see now mix of DustyRhodes coming in, finishing off that Gatling tank. Not really. Yeah, they finished it off. And Lotus still running around here. That's Lotus of Pansophy. Okay. Airfield going up again for Pansophy, but that game is lost. DustyRhodes DustyRhodes sitting on 9,000 cash and is building 1 airfield after another, while his opponent is sitting on 3,000, has an overlord there, and is now losing his bunker. But I like that Pansophy is not giving up this time. He is still in the game, and he's rebuilding his base. His airfield is up again, and yeah, let's see. So DustyRhodes sitting on 4 supplies, mining from the complete middle, and is sitting on 1 oil rig as well. His opponent has no oil rig but is now capturing one. And Pansophy is building up a few overlord tanks there, which are dangerous. So DustyRhodes needs to be careful in this match. If he underestimates his enemy now, that would be not so good. So he needs to spam and not hoarding 7,000 cash. If those overlords go Super Saiyan level 3, then this will not be good for DustyRhodes. Some infernal cannons here, but they will not do any harm against overlords. And looks like DustyRhodes is now going for hackers, which I do not agree with. Lotus now coming here through by Pansophy, spotting that the 4th supply center is now depleted. Formix coming in here to destroy that bunker. Bunker going up in flames and is gone, losing 2 mix there. A lot of mix there up in the sky, and there's the first hacker. And Lotus now is stealing cash, maybe? Lotus stealing cash. Brave Lotus stealing a big cash. And on the bottom side, Lotus capturing the airfield. Oh, but Lotus not dying. And that means only the Lotus for Pansophy is left. And she stole some cash. That is extremely good there for Pansophy. Gives him the opportunity to build one more overlord tank. And that is a scary army. That is a very scary army there by Pansophy. And DustyRhodes doesn't really have anything against that. He has a few mix and some listening outposts, but he really needs to be careful there what he is doing now. So we have a nuclear missile silo for Pansophy. DustyRhodes sitting on 5,000 cash and Pansophy on 3,000. And looks like he's preparing the final assault. That Aldred is going to be toasted, and Lotus is stealing again some cash. Like we can see here, 1,000 extra cash for Pansophy. So DustyRhodes is a good enemy, gives his enemy some cash. Very nice of him, very polite. Good manners. And again, good manners there by DustyRhodes, giving another 1,000 to his opponent. And his opponent appreciates this and will produce another Gatling. And also some mix with maybe the Nuke upgrade for the mix. And there we have to make with the Nuke upgrade. I bet General's Gentleman Own Age Machine would get a boner now, seeing that beautiful Nuke mix, as he loves Nuke mix a lot. Black Lotus there on the top, and the mix tried to kill her and burn her, but DustyRhodes needs to be careful. He has to fight on 2 fronts now. Oh, nice hit with that Nuke mix. Extremely good hit. Nuke mix are damn powerful, and that is a really scary army there by Pansophy. 4 mix now burning that Lotus. I have to correct myself. 7 mix or 8 mix. And that Lotus is really toasted there. But 4 mix going down to the ground. No micro at all to save them. And scary army of Pansophy now coming in. 1,000 on the bank account and command center going up. Whew. Wow, I do not agree with that hit. You better would have saved the MiG for this army. Nuke MiG shooting against shooting in an army with an ECM is very powerful. An ECM army against Nuke MiGs The ECM army will lose. Oh, but nice hit there with the mix. Killing, destroying a few tanks, but Pansophy still has a few left. And he has one nuke mix up there in the sky. And now detecting that his enemy is establishing a whole new base there on the right flank. And ooh, Lotus here in the base, captured the airfield, nuke mix are gone, command center is captured, and Pansophy gets a bit of damage there at his overlords, and yeah, looks like Pansophy now gave it up by not selling the command center, and Lotus is now able to finish off Pansophy. Pansophy now driving into that blob and losing all of the overlords. No micro at all is there, but I think Pansophy just gave up and just A-moved into that army. Not even A-moved, but just moved into it. And that's game. Lotus now standing there doing nothing anymore. Just gave it up. You can now see here her nice pixeled ass. Very beautiful. And yeah, that's game. So DustyRhodes clearly won that match with the money and the created units. And yeah, I think Pansophy had the chance in the end, but that Lotus killed him. And that was GG then. So the first round goes to DustyRhodes. Well played by Pansophy and DustyRhodes. And yeah, that were the first matches of this $100 tournament. And yeah, I really liked that first round. It was very entertaining to watch. And on this point, I want to thank the sponsors of this tournament, which is aka GR is Uber, and Elancore, Cat Luise, 808 in Squares, who has a music channel on YouTube. Just search him on YouTube and you will find him. And we have Nash Woods. Also, special thanks goes to the Patreons, who also helped this tournament. And those are Elancore and Cat Luise. Those are the two Patreons which helped in this tournament. That's also the purpose of my Patreon channel, to help these tournaments, to organize these, and to give the players a cash prize. Yeah, so that was the first round, the first matches. I thank you for watching, and I see you in the next game. Bye bye.